When you buy a property, it's basically divided up into two parts. Everything you have to do before you make an offer and everything you have to do after you make an offer. Okay, so let's start with what you need to have done before you make an offer and getting involved in a transaction. The first step would be to get a mortgage pre-approval. Most banks in Spain, they will lend 60 to 70% of the property price to non-residents. That means you have to make a down payment of about 30 to 40%. The next step would be to decide your budget. Now you know your down payment, the mortgage you could get, but when you buy a resale property in Spain, you will have to pay about 9% in additional cost on top of the property price, such as 7% in transfer tax, 1% for the lawyer fee. Some lawyers, they do charge a fixed fee between 2,000 to 3,000 euros, but just budget 1% to be on the safe end. And then you have 1% in notary and registration costs and other costs as well, such as travel expenses. But again, just budget 1% to be on the safe end. So you have 9% in additional cost on top of the property price. What's very important to remember here is that these 9% has to be covered by your personal funds. So the mortgage that you get from the bank, they are not covering these costs. You have to cover it. Step 3, contact a real estate lawyer. Read online what are people saying about the lawyers you're finding. I can also give my recommendations here. Step number 4 is to apply for your NIE number. Your NIE number is your Spanish tax ID number. This is something you need to have when you buy a property in Spain. The lawyer that you found, he can help you with this as well. Step number 5, you're now ready to begin your property search and make offers. Okay, so now let's move on to after your offer has been accepted by the seller. First step is for you to pay the 6,000 euro reservation deposit. The purpose of this deposit is to show that you're a serious buyer and also take the property off the market. Here it's very important that your lawyer reads through the contract and approves it before you sign, and preferably also add some clauses to it. Step number 2 is that you go back to the bank. The bank will then make a valuation on the property that you found and you will get a final mortgage approval. The third step is for you to sign the contrato de arras. This is the 10% binding deposit. This is the serious commitment, and it's likely been about 20 to 30 days since you paid the 6,000 euro reservation deposit, and during this time window your lawyer has done all the necessary due diligence on the property and he or she has now told you it's green light for you to move forward. Step number 4 would be for you to transfer the remaining 90% of the property price plus the additional 9% that we discussed before. Most often you would transfer all of this to the lawyer's client account. The lawyer would then distribute it from there to all the correct places and on time. Step number 5 is to go to the notary office. You would go there together with your lawyer. Here you would meet the seller and you would sign the escritura, the official title deed. Here your payment is confirmed and you will officially become the owner of the property. I hope you found this video useful. If you would like this PDF for yourself, just send me an email. You can find my email in the description below. And if you're considering to buy anything in Marbella, East or Mijas Costa, I do have a lot of really useful area guides on my channel. So please check them out as well. I will see you in the next one. Thank you again for watching. Bye.